It's Corona time. Hey, it's Corona time right now.
It's Corona time.
Corona
That
time.
nigga's crazy.
It's Corona time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
It's Corona time.
hers and theys.
It's Corona time.
I'm here to let y'all know it's Corona time.
It is, man. Fuck, me.
We living in real rough times right now, but ShaqTV podcast is.
We here for
We're
you.
not skipping anything. ShaqTV podcast will not be canceled for anything at all.
Anything. You quarantine ourselves in here.
Right. Charles, he quarantined himself. He said he's
I ain't
not
coming out.
He said he not putting himself at risk. I said, okay, cool. I got the perfect man to put in that seat.
Hey, I
The
hope I
only
can
guy
put
I'll
the
give up
shoe.
my seat for. Lay out right now.
Hey,
One of
it's
the
some
few
big
dudes I'll
shoes
give
to
up my
fill.
seat for.
Some
My
big
dog.
shoes to fill, Charles. I'm gonna do my best though.
He's being nice. But him saying big shoes to fill, he's being nice.
Being modest.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, ShaqTV, we going live. The credentials is there, the experience is there. Don't come for me.
Don't try.
Don't try me.
Don't do it. I warn you.
My hands work and my feet work as well. Nah, one of my boys from St. Kitts, he was like, Shaq, you know you use your feet a lot in fights.
You do?
It's the St. Kitts thing.
Yeah,
Right.
you karate
And
man.
he was like, yo,
Like you be stomping?
it's not about the
I start
stomping.
throwing kicks and all that.
It's not about the stomping. It's about when shit really break out, sometimes you use your feet.
You gotta use whatever it comes.
Right.
I've used it before, bro.
Listen,
I don't blame
my
you.
hands and my feet work. I'm not crippled. As might of insensitive that might be to say, I'm not. It's just the facts of the situation.
You insensitive? Never that, bro. Shaq ain't never insensitive.
Listen, this week, this whole 2020, not even, I'm not just gonna say this week. This whole 2020 has been a shit show, and I feel
That it
like,
has.
right, I feel like we all can agree on that. But as always, we gonna come here. We gonna give you our raw thoughts. For the new listeners, this podcast is about current events, pop culture, and Bronx, not even Bronx culture, New York culture. Just getting the real conversation from people that grew up here, the people that actually, you know what I mean, reside in the community, and people you can relate to.
The people that's outside, basically. We outside.
We outside.
We outside. We outside.
That he said outside. Imani, do you know what when someone says we outside? You know what that refers to? It's okay if you don't.
Yeah.
I want to say I do,
Uh-huh.
but I don't think I do.
Okay. So when someone says we outside and they're from like the tri-state area, it's cause like there's a lot of like black on black crime,
Right.
which I disagree with and I'm trying to fight against.
Right.
That like people beef over neighborhoods they don't own, and one thing is like a rival neighborhood would come to your neighborhood and like record themselves in your neighborhood and saying like,
We outside.
oh, you not outside, we in your hood, we
Yeah.
you know what I mean, we doing what the fuck we want in your hood.
And God forbid you in the hood.
Yeah.
Right. And then that became a phenomenon like, oh, we outside.
Right.
Like, we on the block right now.
We ready.
Right,
Yeah.
we ready. What you talking about?
We with whatever.
Have you done it before? Both of y'all?
Been outside?
Yeah.
I've been outside.
I've been outside. I've been outside.
I've
But
been outside.
but then even in that there's a distinction between you being outside and people that's like, some people would say, oh, I'm outside, but nobody's looking for you. Nobody's
Right.
looking to harm you.
Right.
Like you just trying to piggyback on like,
So that one time 6ix9ine put up and was like, "Hey, I'm outside." Is that the same thing y'all be talking about?
Yeah, but 6ix9ine's a bitch, bro. He's a straight up bitch.
right, but 6ix9ine, he pulled up in Chicago and he's like, I'm outside
For 5 seconds.
like 5 seconds and jump back in
And
the
it
suburban.
was like 3 in the
Right.
morning.
So he
Right.
wasn't really outside.
Yeah, he
He
wasn't
wasn't
really outside. Right, right.
He's one of those people that's trying to catch on with the wave.
Right.
But he not really down with the wave because he pussy.
Listen,
Got you.
perfect example of clout chasing. That's a perfect example of clout chasing.
That's a fact.
Okay.
But ladies and gentlemen, we had us a busy news week, and we gonna start light. We gonna start light.
Yeah.
We gonna, you know,
Ease them into it.
right. ShaqTV, you know, we start light. We gonna start with like the music industry and what happened in there. This is not a music podcast, but we do cover that.
That's a fact.
Jay Electronica just released an album
With Hove.
Right, Hove is on it, but the big deal about it is he was like
He took like a 10-year hiatus.
he took a 10-year sabbatical, and he was telling everybody that like this shit was gonna be fire, blah blah blah, and we all human beings. We know like when someone says they're gonna do something and then it don't happen. He been doing this. He been doing this for 10 years. He has been saying like, yo, I'm gonna put an album out. And like the first 2 years, it didn't happen. Everybody was like, yo, what the fuck with the album, man? He's creating the thirst.
He ain't even put out a song.
He's creating the hunger for people. Like, oh, we really want to hear Jay Electronica album. 5 years passed, nothing. 7 years passed, nothing. But he's still, you know what I mean, egging people on, trying to get them to want the shit. 10 years later, he drops the album.
With Hove.
With Hove on it. And
on every track.
Moses, can I talk?
On every track. Every track.
Right.
Well, the first one, he's not even on the first one.
But with that being said, he drops the album and people hear it, and he's getting a lot of, you know, backlash because people was like, yo, you created all this momentum, you created all these expectations that this shit was gonna be great, and people think it's not that. People, you know what I mean? The census, the majority of the people think it's not that. But me personally, I feel like it's one of those, it's like a Jhené Aiko album. It's like, it's a nice calm album you could listen to. You feel what I'm saying? If he was releasing every 2 years, this would be a good album. But this is the first time you released in 10 years, and this is what you give us. It's
underwhelming.
It's a little weak, right? It's a bit underwhelming. And Moises, I want to hear your thoughts. Imani, I don't know if you heard it.
I did hear it.
You did hear it,
right?
Oh, okay, perfect. Moises, what's your thoughts on it? Pass the hookah.
Honestly, I feel like it was. I don't want to call it utterly trash because the rapping was good. Like Hove. Yo, Jay, like, Hove bodied him. He, on every track, Hove bodied him. Now, what I have to say about this album, what I really dislike is the production. And they have 6 beats. Like, they have, like, come on.
Right. And I'll say this too. Swiss Beats
No
gave him
ID.
some good beats, but he just chose to put the wrong verses on those beats that he chose.
Overall, I ain't fucking with this shit, bro. Try again, homie. But it ain't it, bro. It ain't it. It ain't it. This shit ain't hitting like it's supposed to. There's not one banger on this shit. Not one.
Okay.
That's not one. This is some shit that you listen to.
Not even the shit with Travis Scott?
No.
I like that, bro.
You like the shit with Travis Scott?
I
You
like
think
it.
they play
It was
in
a
the
good
clubs? A banger is like something they play in the club.
Right.
Probably not.
Nah, what do you think? What do you think, Chad?
No, what we're trying to say, that's not a club banger.
Yeah, that's not a club banger.
It's okay. So here's my question for y'all. Like, were y'all Jay fans, Electronica fans before this?
No, I was
Not really.
Okay, so I wasn't either, but I had a perception of what music he makes. You know,
Right.
in my mind, he makes lyrical music. He makes
Right.
content. He doesn't make bangers. So I feel like if we had that expectation for him to make bangers, that was on us, not on him. So I feel like he made the music that I expected him to make. Some deep shit, bro. Some lyrical, some
Right.
content. You know, rapping about the nation of Islam and all that.
Something you gotta
That's what
feel.
I
That was
expected.
powerful.
That's what I expected him to rap about. So I wasn't really like disappointed because that's what my expectation for him.
Got you.
Yeah.
I wasn't impressed, but I wasn't
I got
disappointed.
something to say about that.
Okay.
That's cool and all. But then you add the arguably the best MC ever. Hove. It ain't supposed to be a mid. This shit ain't supposed to be a mid with Hove on it.
But
And
you're not gonna out rap Jay,
Hov,
bro.
right.
Yeah,
You're not gonna
out-rap
out-rap
Hov.
I don't know if y'all heard about Jay Electronica, but that's Hove's favorite rapper. For Hove to put him in that regard, he gotta come with some flames. There was one line that he had on the shit that was fire.
But you gotta understand that whole putting him Jay Electronica in that is like him paying respects or homage, because it's like Hove. If we had to ask him, do anybody think do he think anybody raps better than him? He'll say no, and
Right.
he had to have that
As
to
he
be
should.
where he's at right
As
now.
he should, right.
So he's basically paying homage. I don't think he literally means like, oh, Jay Electronica rap better than me.
No, he ain't saying that.
Mhm.
He's just putting Jay Electronica in a fucking real high, like, regard. So if I'm being regarded by LeBron James, who's the best player in the fucking in the NBA, I must be nice.
I must be nice. I get
You
it.
feel me?
But boys, you know, there are some people that when they're featured on your track, you know for a fact they're gonna have the best verse. 3 Stacks, J.
True.
Cole. So, like I think you know for a fact if Ho is on your album,
You know
he
that.
gonna have the best
But
verse.
then
That's the expectation.
this is where I gotta disagree with you, bro. Because then this was a bad execution on his end.
Okay.
Because you took a 10-year hiatus and you're gonna put the best MC to battle with. Of course you're gonna look bad. It's Hove, and
I can
Hove
agree with
smacked
that.
him around, bro. He smacked him around. Like he smacked him around, in my
And
opinion.
I appreciate Imani for saying that the expectations we had on Jay Electronica, if you don't know like what he about, and that's why I said earlier, like the Jhené Aiko thing is like an album that is deep.
Right.
It is
it's
a
a
very deep
message.
album.
It's a
Correct.
message that's being delivered right now. It's not just the beat and you shaking
Right.
your head and bobbing your head.
Right.
There's a message in it.
It's true.
Like Travis Scott, we know for a fact if he drop an album, at least
It gotta
10 of
happen.
it's gonna be bangers. That's
That's
what
a
he
fact.
do. But he's not gonna have no deep lyrical
Right, because
content.
we look for him for that.
Correct. That's what we look for Jay Electronica for. So if he don't give us no bangers,
Honestly, we don't know what we look for that nigga for because he's been gone for 10 years. So, like, yo, he got a new slate with me, like a brand new paper, and he
Yeah.
just wrote some bullshit. You got an F.
some bullshit, bro.
You graded an F?
Bro, it's OD underwhelming. Yo, bro,
Okay. What would you grade?
you remember Jay
I would have
Electronica?
graded an F. But what would you grade it, Imani?
I'm gonna give it a C, bro. It's below average, but it's not failing, bro.
Okay. I
Why is it not failing?
Wait.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Why is it not film?
Because I feel like he has set the bar for what we expect him to do, and I feel like he met that bar. It wasn't like he said this was going to be the best album of the year, and it wasn't. Like it's the music that he makes, and he made it in line with that music. And compared to everybody else, yes, it wasn't that great. But compared to what he, has
Sought
established
to
himself
do.
to do, that's what he did.
Maybe so. I still gotta go with this shit was trash.
Right.
Trash?
I'll say I'll give it a C. I'm gonna give it a C plus.
Bro, this is an album with Hove, and y'all giving a C plus.
Cause Hove is on it, so I'm gonna give it a C plus. I like C verse. People say I look like Travis Scott. Travis Scott was on it, so you know what I mean.
Sky.
You get some credit there. Also, you know what I mean. I kind of was listening to the message he was trying to deliver, and I kind of liked it, but the anticipation and the expectations, like the majority of people that are not like into that kind of music.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm bringing it down to a C+.
Bro, he had some bars, bro. An
Nah, he
F,
got some bars.
An F, bro. Not even a D.
Bro, it's just alright.
Cause you can pass with a D.
You can pass with a D.
But you give him an F.
The thing is, bro, yeah, it's an F for me, bro, because it ain't hit. It ain't connect how it should have. Excuse me. It's Hove. It's Jay Hova. Yes, it's Jay Hova, bro. It's Jay Hova, bro. When's the last time Jay Hova was a part of something mediocre?
I get it.
No, bro.
That's
I
fair.
feel like he should have done this without Hove, and then it would have shown a different light, because it would have highlighted his rapping skills. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now with Hove there, Hove. I put money on it. Hove killed him on every verse.
Yeah. Okay.
Every verse.
Moving on. Sticking to music though. Yup. Listen, this is everybody's boy. Everybody like him. Lil Yachty
Boat.
dropped a song with Jizzy Drake, and someone else was on that song.
DaBaby.
Lil Baby.
DaBaby.
It's DaBaby. Yeah, it's
DaBaby.
DaBaby.
DaBaby was on that song. And Lil Baby dressed up as Oprah on the song. And
Lil Yachty.
Lil Yachty
Lil
dressed
Boat.
up.
Lil Boat.
Lil Yachty dressed up as
Oh yeah, I seen that clip.
Oprah on the song. I can't believe y'all let me get a podcast. But Lil Yachty dressed up as Oprah on the song in the video, and people basically like coming at him for dressing up as a woman, and it was like, here we go again. The music industry having another person dressed up as a woman, a black heterosexual man dressing up as a woman and bringing down black men. People feel like that was kind of fucked up. And Lil Yachty basically came out and said like, yo, it's entertainment. It's all like theater. Like in theater, it's not actually who you are. Right. It's not actually who you are. It's like
You're portraying something.
I'm in a role and I'm portraying the role I'm in, and I'm gonna do it as best as I could.
Right.
I'm going to perfect this shit, and people need to look at it that way. Like, I'm a black person, and I'm willing to show my talents in like portraying a person. And
I agree.
if I was Lil Yachty, I would take this as compliments. Like, right? If I was dressed any other way, yeah, I wouldn't fucking pay no mind to it.
Right.
But the fact that I'm killing it,
Right.
y'all like, oh, this motherfucker killing it. Let me find something wrong with it.
And it's a good track.
And
It's a fire track.
And it's a good track. And they put the beat in front of Oprah, so it was Bopra.
Oprah.
You put a beat in front of anything.
Yo, Drake is a clown too, bro.
You got me. You got me. You got me.
Come on.
I would like to hear y'all thoughts on it in terms of like Imani. I'm gonna go to Imani first. How do you feel about black men dressing up as women in the industry?
I'm okay with it, bro. I feel like this PC world we live in is a little bit too PC for me.
Right.
Like, we all grew up, watching Martin dress up
I was
as
just thinking that, bro.
Right.
as
Like-
Big Mama,
Yo, Medea.
right? Medea,
Right.
Jamie
Right.
Foxx, and we was all cool with
All of them
it.
did it.
Cause
Right.
we get
Eddie Murphy, the whole Dr. Seuss,
Right.
Doctor shit, right?
correct. So long as they good at it, so long as it's entertaining,
Right.
like to me, ain't that big of a deal. And I feel like Lil Yachty just falling in that line with it, and he hit it, bro. I liked
hit
it. It was
it. Right.
entertaining.
That shit hit.
I laughed a little bit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I see absolutely nothing wrong with it, bro.
Okay.
Whatsoever.
Lil Yachty, keep up that good marketing. Imani said everything I was gonna say. Pass it along.
Now see that shit is cursed.
That shit's
He-
cursed.
He moving like Charles right now. But
Hey.
what I'm gonna say is, I don't have an issue with it, but I will say, black men's like the dressing up as women. I get it, but I feel like we can all agree that there's more people in the U.S. than there are black people in the U.S. And when we are selling something, we are selling it to the masses.
Right.
And white people will take that and look at it as, I don't want to speak for y'all, but y'all some fucked up people. And the person that the white person that is like not educated or like ignorant in that realm, they looking at it as like, yeah, that black person dressing up as a woman, we got this one. Like, look at him. Mm-hmm. He's downplaying himself. He's putting himself in a role where he's playing a woman, and like he don't respect himself.
Right.
Because I feel like there's a lot of white people that look at that and say, I would never do that.
Right.
That's true.
And I wouldn't say it's heartbreaking, but it hurts when the society and the social construct like makes a big deal about it, because it's like we still living in an era where you can't be true to the art or you can't adapt something and like it be okay.
Right.
You know something? I do have something to say. I have something to add. Yo, listen, consumers. Learn how to look at something for what it is. Entertainment.
Right.
Yeah, consumers. Me. I look at things in the scope of, I'm just trying to be entertained. I don't look shit past it. You feel me? Some things you do want to look past. You feel me? Like, some things do have cryptic messages that you need to pay attention to. This was just fun. Let Lil Boat live. Drake body this shit. DaBaby, you could take him off the song. But you feel me? It is what it is. But let's keep it going.
Oh wait, so I have a slight take on this too.
Right.
So we all understand that like black culture in today's society is also pop culture, right? Because
100%.
it's so popular to where everybody wants to be a part of it. However, that's like a side effect. Like we make
Things cool.
Yeah, but we make product for each other, for our community.
Right.
It just so happens to be so cool that white folks in the masses also want to be part of it as well.
Right.
So we all understand what it means whenever people like Drake or like Lil Yachty dress up as women.
Don't say Drake.
I'm sorry, Lil Yachty.
That's a sore topic,
Right.
my dude.
So we all don't take it, left because we understand it's just part of the culture.
Right.
So I don't really care how white folks or the masses interpret the content that we put out there because because the sole purpose is for our community.
For our
respect
consumption.
that.
Right.
respect
So
that.
if they buy into it, they do. If they don't, then so be it. So I really don't care because the sole purpose of us creating product and content is for us.
I had something to say about that. As much as you're right, entertainers are dependent on the white audience.
That's fair.
Feel me? We gonna get shit for free if we can.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? They gonna pay for shit. You feel me? At the end of the day, it is what it is. The white consumer runs the entertainment business.
They do.
You feel me? Like every artist is gearing towards. You can see artist shows.
Yeah.
It's mostly white people.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So as much as you're right,
That is a fact. White people are the biggest consumers of hip hop.
Right. They're gonna pay
That's
for
a
it.
fact.
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right,
They gonna pay
fact.
for it. Like we gonna be if we could get it for free, we gonna get it for free.
Right.
Listen, and white people, I'm not here to deter you. Keep spending that money.
Baby.
Keep spending that
Baby.
money. In not other news, still sticking to music, Young Draco. For the people that don't know him as Young Draco, Soldier Boy, you know what I mean? You crank that. Yeah, if y'all ain't know,
Crank that.
that song that your daughter and son is playing, Crank That Soldier Boy, that's him.
Well, I don't know if they playing that now.
They not playing it now, but when they was
That's
playing
our generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We was like, woo.
he is a big investor, and you know what I mean. But he's kind of looked at sort of like a clown in the music industry because he, you know what I mean. He fucking around.
Yeah.
He utilizes the music industry as
Marketing.
a money grab or like something that is like beneficial to him. He
On
really
point.
doesn't. He really doesn't care about the art of making great music.
Right.
He just sees like, listen, if you make music, you can make money if people like it. That's how he looks at it. And he invested in a soap company. They're making soaps, and they went from selling 100 products,
Bar of soap.
not only like a bar of soap, but like detergent, whatever soap,
Right.
to 3,000
In a month.
in a month. So they went from selling 100 a month to 3,000 a month because of coronavirus. And I'm very proud of my guy because it's like you don't know what's gonna hit, but to have the genius to not be closed-minded and like saying I'm only gonna do this, I'm gonna stick to this,
Right.
But and have your handprint in
Many
other
things.
realms, right?
Diversification.
Right.
Right.
That's what we gotta do, people. I'm speaking to my black people right now. Listen, don't be closed-minded. I get it. You're from the hood. You know what you know. But there's a whole other world that you don't know about.
Right.
That you have to put the time in and educate yourself and know, like, listen, there's multiple things I could be.
Facts.
You don't only have to be a basketball player. You don't only have to be a rapper. You don't only have to depend on your physical talent. There's things that can work for you.
Right.
If
In
you
a big
just
way.
right, if you just invest something as fucking minuscule as the dollar. I would like to know your thoughts on what Young Draco did and how powerful that move was.
I mean, I like it. A wise man once said the easiest way to be wealthy is to have multiple sources of income.
Right.
And it's all he's doing. Rap's making money for him.
Right.
Now he's into the soap business or to whatever is going for him now. I say, chase that money, chase that bread.
Chase that bread.
I'm not sad about it at all, whatsoever.
This is what I gotta say about Young Soldier. Young Soldier is
Young Draco.
he's a fucking mastermind.
He's a
bro.
rocket.
He's a mastermind.
Mastermind.
Listen,
When I say a loose cannon, Just think of Young Draco.
You know what I find out about Young Draco? The man only pulls up when he got signed to sell. He's only there when he got signed to sell, man. Salute. That man is, yo, that's what we all need to do. We give an opportunity to showcase ourselves.
Right.
Showcase a product. Believe me, somebody gonna buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's a black man. Believe me, because as we black men, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We gonna support our own.
Absolutely.
Right.
Soldier, I support you. I still ain't buy it though, cause you feel me, it's sold out everywhere. But it is what it is, Soldier. Keep it going, keep it grinding, keep it moving.
Keep it grinding, keep it moving. And when you say sold out everywhere, it's because when Soldier invested, they only got one shop, and it's like in Florida somewhere.
Right.
And it's like, and I mean, not everybody could get to it.
Also, I think it's important that we recognize him now, because people are down left and right. We need to give our people their flowers while they're alive, bro. Okay, he contributed. Say what you want to say about Soldier. He
Definitely.
contributed to our culture
Definitely.
tremendously through
Definitely.
music. Tremendously.
He created a whole wave, bro.
A whole wave.
Always.
Definitely.
A whole
Listen,
wave. So recognize that, bro.
Because of Soldier, the ringtones is off the chain. And
Hey, he did start that.
motherfucker created a meme where it's like, Drake.
Right.
And I use that at least multiple times a day, over 10 times a day.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, what you just said? Like, come on, bring that back.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we gonna leave music. We're gonna get into a little, you know what I mean, broad span of things that was happening in social media. Dwayne Wade, an NBA player, very known, top 3 shooting guard
All time.
of all time, I would
That's a
say.
fact.
I'm
Easily.
not even gonna say top 5. Top 3 shooting guard of all time.
Mm-hmm.
One of his sons is playing basketball. Also, on another episode, we was talking about one of his child that was giving the gender of boy at birth, but identify as a woman.
This is so much growth for you right now, Shaq. I'm proud to watch you do that whole
I'm
thing,
fucking
bro.
potting right
Hey,
now.
I'm so proud to watch that.
I'm trying to navigate it.
I'm so proud of
Listen,
you,
listen,
bro.
listen,
It's not
Hanging somebody like,
That's like, yeah.
Listen.
It was born a boy.
Right.
It was a sign.
He was assigned that at
Did that well,
right. Listen,
Did that well, yeah.
and that's why
Assigned male at birth,
That's
bro.
why I
There you
enjoy
go.
living with the people that I live with.
That's a fact.
Because they teach me so much,
They teach me.
and I'm willing to learn. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Just teach me. The problem is when you don't teach someone something, and then you like
Chastise them for it.
right,
Not
it's-
doing.
right for not knowing. It's like, come on, just show me, teach me. I'm open minded. I'm willing to learn. With all that being said, that was on another episode. Please go listen to that.
Mm-hmm.
But what we're talking about today is one of his sons that played basketball and he was injured at the time. And
In the beginning of the season, right?
right. And it's very understandable. You don't want to play a player that's hurt, you know what I mean? Let him
Right.
rest up. But now he's healthy, and when you do put him in the game, he shows he can perform.
Right.
He performs very well. And the coach, like, still keeps him on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
And D Wade had he got a, you know what I mean, beef with the coach. Like, listen, I'm not coming to your championship game. This is what D Wade said. I'm not coming to the championship game because I don't want to do anything to the coach. And everybody's like getting crazy about that. And it's like, listen, if you got a son, you got a child in sports, you want to, when you come to the game, you want to see them perform.
Right.
You don't want to go and like, your son don't
Bench
even
warm up.
right. Your son don't even get in the game, and I don't think D Wade would do anything malicious to him. D Wade just saying that because you know what I mean.
You feel away.
Right, he feel away. And Imani, I want to know how you feel about the situation. Would you go to a basketball game knowing that like the coach of the team, not even a basketball game, any sporting event, whether your child is a he or she or they, would you go to a sporting event if like the coach got them in the doghouse to say?
I don't know. That's tough because on one end, I want to support my child, unconditionally, whether they're playing or they're not playing. But I also know myself. We hoop together. I get a little wild sometimes.
Right.
I like to talk my shit. I like to get hyped. And I can't promise myself that I would, tone that down if I'm at a game my son's not playing, because I'm the type
feel you on
I'm the
that.
type to talk to the ref like, hey, put my son in the game. Like I'm the type to like yell at him and taunt him
Like, yo.
until he puts him in the game. And I don't know if I want to bring my son that attention, you know.
I feel you.
So knowing myself, I probably would just sit this out. I'll probably send my wife, my girl. You go to this. I don't want to embarrass my son.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact I'm gonna feel some kind of way that my son's not playing, and he gonna know that.
That's a fact. I respect that. I don't got no issue with what D Wade did, bro. I would have done the same shit, bro. Because at the end of the day, I'll tell you this. I'm pretty sure D Wade got some money invested in that school. Come on.
Right.
Let my nigga play. Let his son play. What's his name? Zaire?
Zaire, yeah.
Let him play. And he nice.
He nice,
nice.
bro.
Bro.
You get a nice lefty on your team.
We gotta start a petition. Get that man out of here, man.
Get the coach out of here.
Yeah, get him out of here, bro. What you doing?
Listen, let me say this. As a person that plays basketball, lefties, they always throw me off. Because I'm normally guarding right-handed
Righty.
players. So I know what's coming. I know what to expect. You get a lefty in there, it throws you off.
And they automatic shooters.
And if they Muslim, they might be left-handed. That's what I'm saying.
He listens to the podcast. He definitely listens to the podcast.
You know, because they be left-handed out here. Okay?
Right. Oh. This is why I'm gonna give some props to not my guy, but I'm gonna give some props to LeVar Ball because he coaches his sons.
Right.
And you're in a position where you make them great, you talk to them, you know what I mean? And when he seen like the coach wasn't like trying to like play his sons, he got them out of there. He removed them from the school. Like, listen, you're not gonna play my sons? Okay, cool.
Right.
I'm getting them out of there.
As he should.
And look at them now, bro.
Look at them now.
Flourishing.
What?
Take notes, ladies and gentlemen, and theys.
I'm saying LaMelo Ball gonna get drafted a high pick. I think.
Right.
He nice.
Yeah, he's nice.
He's
bro.
nasty, bro.
Listen, who don't want a 6'8" guard right now?
Right.
Look at Luka,
And he can shoot.
and he's black.
That's a fact.
Let me put some emphasis on that.
Hey.
Yeah, black magic, baby.
He's 6'8".
6'8", bro.
Bro, and he grew
Slim Reaper
in a year,
Like-
bro. Like in a year or two.
Like, imagine KD,
Yeah.
but like a point guard KD.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like,
Straight up. That's
he's
what it
a
is.
shooter. Like, he
Yeah.
wants to score.
He's nice with it, yeah.
He nice with it.
He a scoring machine, bro.
Scoring machine.
Yo, Chicago. Let me.
He gonna talk to Chicago.
Chicago. I'm fucking tired of y'all, bro.
Get Chicago thing.
Yo, I'm tired of y'all, bro. Kobe White. He been doing alright.
Right.
But he ain't a fucking franchise player. Yo, Chicago. Y'all got to the fucking end of next year.
Oh, the end of next year, then you out?
Yeah, I'm out, bro. I've been a fan. Yo, bro, we haven't won since D Rose.
He got an LA hat on.
Yo, are you paying, fam? Yo, matter of fact, rocket, because my shape up clean. This shit
Oh, he got
clean.
an LA hat on.
Yo, Chicago, y'all gotta get shit right, bro. All jokes aside. Like, I'm really about to become a Celtic fan. Y'all doing shit wrong out here, bro.
You can't say that with the LA hat on, bro.
The LA hat on.
Yo, bro, I'm
He
only
a
wearing
Celtics
this.
fan?
He's triple whammy right now.
Yo,
got LA hat on that says
disclaimer.
Celtics.
Disclaimer.
Celtics.
I'm about to shut y'all up.
How?
Yo, this is for Kobe. You feel me?
Alright, see.
Yo, when I bought this,
That's
no
not
cap.
Alright, you brought that when Kobe died.
There you
That's
go.
not fair. That's not
There you
fair.
go. Hold it down.
That's not fair.
You see how I put y'all in the twist right there?
Yeah.
That was talking shit.
You got me. You got me.
Alright,
I'm not gonna fight you on that.
There you go.
Still, in news that's going around, DaBaby recently he slapped a person that hit him in the head with a phone. In the face, head, whatever. Hit him in the face with a phone. Allegedly, this is what he claims. The person hit him in the head with the phone with the flash on when he was walking by, and he reacted and slapped the person. It turns out to be the person was a woman, and a woman genetically, and a woman that identifies as a woman. This person could have been.
This man Shaq progressive, bro.
Listen,
Shaq.
Man Shaq progressive,
Right.
man.
PC Shaq.
it's not PC Shaq. I'm just trying to give everybody that's listening
Their respect.
the respect and the facts and the evidence that is presented to the world. And he is under like a lot of fire right now, and he said, I apologize. He said, I was walking through the crowd, this happened, and my reflexes made me slap this person, this woman also, that we found out after the fact. I want to know y'all thoughts on it, and it's 2 questions. First question is, if you were in that limelight, put yourself. This is the thing too. We have to put ourselves in these people's shoes.
True.
Just don't react to it as,
don't judge him off rip.
yeah, your personal what you go through. Put yourself in this person's shoes. You're going through the club. You're going to perform, and like, I get it. People are screaming, Imani.
Yeah.
Even probably touching your dreads. You don't even want people touching your dreads, and you cool with it because you know when you're in the limelight, there's gonna be people reaching for you. But to cross up the line of, like, you know what I mean, like putting the phone in your face, putting a flash. We all know, like, some people don't even like pictures with flash because it's like it hurts your eyes.
It does.
Put yourself in his shoes. How would you react in that situation where someone put a light in your face? What's going on?
So I guess I'll start by saying that I recognize that DaBaby and I grew up differently. You know, he grew up in different environments that I grew up in.
Right.
So I'm someone who, like, if something is happening to me, before I react, I would take a second to process the situation.
Okay.
You know, maybe he grew up in a way that he didn't have time to process. He just had to react. And I can recognize that.
True.
But for me, if I'm in that situation and I know there's a possibility this person could be a female, I would process that first. A woman. There you go. Look at you correcting me. I would check first to see if they're a woman or not before I react. So that's kind of my judgment for him. Like, I get, you know, not wanting to be disturbed in that manner. I entirely respect that. But to not take 2 seconds to see who this person was, right, to evaluate and see what's going on, to not do that, it's not okay. It's irresponsible. It's not okay.
Right. It's not.
And not only that, you know, I don't want to get too much in the lawyer bag, but like, there's this concept, you know, in self-defense that, like, whatever force you use should at least be proportionate to what you were anticipating or what you were receiving.
Right.
That man got tapped on the head, bro, and he like slapped the shit out of this thing, bro. So like, even if
I'm not laughing.
So like, even
laughing at this.
even if you did react, that's not the appropriate reaction, bro.
Right. It's like, at least slap the phone, like,
Right.
move the phone.
Right, move the phone, take the phone,
Take the
you know,
phone,
charge the person up.
Right.
But to slap like he did, nah, that's not okay, man.
Excessive, definitely excessive.
What I have to say is this: I got a lot of people to blame for this. First and foremost, I think the person that has the most fault in this is DaBaby. You are a celebrity. Why the fuck are you walking through the crowd?
Okay.
Second of all, I got some issue with his security. His security team should take that L. Why is he taking the L's? As you've seen, every case that he's been in, he's the one taking the L's. Meaning, he gonna get sued for this. Because he was telling Shorty, yo, I'm gonna fly you out, I'm gonna show you a good time. You tried it, nigga. You tried it. She gonna get her bags. Believe that. And DaBaby. Check this out. When something keeps happening and you're the person that stays in these situations, you're the constant.
Common denominator.
He's the common denominator.
Yeah.
You should probably evaluate that. Let your security guards do their job. Stop exposing you and everybody that's in business with you. So, DaBaby, just move wisely. You ain't trying to take L's. You having a great run. People are talking about this. This is a bad look. This is a bad look. Keep it going.
The second follow-up question is there anything a woman can do to you to make you hit her?
That's a tough one.
Look at the camera. Don't look at me. We got YouTube. Listen, I never say this, but like and subscribe. YouTube
and share.
We out you. Like, subscribe, tell everybody. Like my boy fucking AB Sawson will say, Alex. Listen, like, subscribe, tell your mom, tell your grandma, tell everybody.
That's a fact.
I would say possibly, but like as a last resort. Like if she's like swinging on me and she's hitting me and she's connecting and everything I'm doing is not working.
She rocking your world.
You know what I'm saying? Like if me
Like you looking like Dante Wilder and shit Fury, like
you know what I'm saying? Like
Fury your ass.
so I'll try everything first. I'll try to like push her away. I'll try to shove her. I'll try to mush her a little bit. But if that's not working, and the only thing I can do to defeat the situation is, I feel so bad saying this because it's not likely to happen. But like if the only way for me to de-escalate the situation is for me to do so, then I'm not gonna allow myself to continue to be beat and injured like that. Correct. So I would I would do that before I hit her.
That was a clap.
But it'll be an absolute last resort and only to prevent myself from being continually injured and beaten. Very last resort.
My take on this is this. Anybody that puts my family at harm, I don't care if you are they, he, she, you getting violated. You getting straight violated. So that's my answer. Yo, straight violated. I don't give a fuck. You a hey,
Alright, you don't gotta
feel me? Anybody jeopardize my family, I don't care. Any regard. You could be talking to my mom wrong.
I second that.
Yo, you
Wait, if this person, if it's a woman and they talk to your mom wrong, you gonna put hands on them?
I'm putting hands and feet. You're going crazy, bro. My mom is an elderly woman, bro. I'll smack the shit out of you.
No memes.
Straight up.
Wait, you didn't answer the question.
And ladies and gentlemen, there you have
Yeah,
it.
he is.
He didn't answer the question.
As far as my end, if you're screaming at my mom or my grandmother, listen, I'm gonna step in and let you know. Listen, whatever the situation is, can we at least show respect and communicate? I'm gonna do that first. Listen. I get it. We got a lot of people that's gonna be quick to jump out their seats and do whatever. But I'm gonna at least give you the opportunity. I'm gonna give you the choice. I'm gonna say, listen. We could all speak English and understand English. We can communicate. If you continuously, after I gave you the disclaimer, I gave you the choice to choose whether or not you want to communicate like an orderly person. If you choose otherwise to be hostile, I'm gonna have to turn hostile as well.
There you go.
And I consider myself a very hostile person.
We can take it there.
And my go-to is resort to violence. I'm being nice by giving you the choice. I was already going to resort to violence. But I gave you the choice and you chose violence. So here we have it. I will put hands on feet on her, they, or whatever you identify as. If you think you about it, we gonna find out.
As we say in Texas, you gonna tee up, bro?
Listen,
You gonna tee up on him, bro?
we gonna tee the fuck up.
All the way?
All the way.
But sticking in that realm, but you know what I mean, going into what everybody comes here for, relationship advice and all that good stuff. Mimi, a woman of Housewives of Atlanta, is a big show, you know what I mean, was whatever the case may be. She recently admitted that she is in an open relationship because recently she found out like her dude was, you know what I mean, texting other women, talking to other women, and they spoke about it and they, you know what I mean, agreed upon being in an open relationship. Imani, y'all not married. Y'all in a relationship for about, let's say, 6 months. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And this person comes to you and be like, listen, I, you know what I mean, like you a lot. I see a future with us. You know what I mean? Whether that be marriage or whatever. But I'm very interested in an open relationship. Would you be down for that?
I feel like the young me would be, cause like the idea of having that kind of freedom, you know, is admirable and is something that I would like to experience when I was younger. But I'm at a point where I understand, like, if I like shorty, bro, I'm not okay with that. Like, it'll reach a point to where the idea and the thought of her being with somebody else
It's a problem.
is something that I could not be able to fathom, you know.
Right.
And I'm not gonna be the type that's like out here doing my thing on the side. Like if we're in a relationship, then inevitably my feelings are gonna be directed entirely to you.
Right. They should.
And they should be.
Right.
And I just know myself from my experiences, and I just know that I'm a big relationship type person. So like if we get together, we not discussing.
Yeah.
If you even ask me that question,
It might be an issue.
it's over. No, it's
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
even that. That might be an issue. It's over. Like
It's
Yeah.
over. That's a deal breaker for you.
Yeah.
yes, because like you are already letting me know we are not on the same wavelength when it comes to relationships. Like if you are even open to the idea of like sharing our feelings for each other to other people, it's not gonna work, bro. And I'm not finna allow myself to get more emotionally invested when I know that this is just not gonna work in the long run. So
That's fair.
I'm gonna save myself the pain and suffering and just dip at that point.
I'm gonna say something. This is gonna be interesting.
Get in your bag, Morses.
Listen, I'm the type of guy. I need to have mine, and mine needs to be mine and mine only. So, and I like to be exclusive. Therefore, I'm sticking with Imani. Shorty asked me that. It might be a rap. No, it not might be. It's a rap. It's a rap. You feel me? Because I'm not sharing, bro. I'm not sharing. First of all, I'm very, very health conscious. You bring the herb home. You bring anything home. That's an issue, a permanent issue. So keep it pushing by yourself, and let's do some potting.
I'll say this.
I feel like you got a different perspective.
Yeah, I feel like we talk about this a lot, and I'm all for poly. I'm definitely a poly guy. I like the poly a lot. I like the idea a lot. If she suggests this, it's definitely not a deal breaker for me. It's not like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? We not on the same page, we not on the same wavelength, you da. I'm gonna be like, okay. What's your understanding of? I would ask more. I would want more from it in terms of, okay, how many people is it gonna be? You're gonna speak. Is it gonna be like, if you're out and it's like a one night stand, or is it like a specific person that you like and they're also okay with you having another person? Do they know about me? Is this person like think that y'all are dating? I'm open for an open relationship.
Okay, well let me pry this a little bit, 'cause I got without like saying any particulars. Think about the last like person you really have feelings for. Just put it in your mind, right? The person who like you get some big news, you come home, that's who you want to tell.
Right.
You know, on Valentine's Day, that's who you want to take out. Are you okay with that person, bro? That person, not the person that you just met at the club or that you just, see around. Okay, she cute. That person. You really okay with that person like sharing that emotional intimacy with somebody else? Are you really okay with that idea of
I'll
being
say
poly?
this.
Cook up, King.
I'm the woman that I love from the bottom of my heart. It hurts me. It would hurt me. And if I had to choose, I would say no.
Oh, so your answer is no.
No. My answer is not no. It's not no. To Imani's point, in a vacuum, I would say no. Right?
Okay.
But the reality in the world we live in, and me understanding like what's going down, I'm willing.
This some bullshit. Yo, Shaq.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro. That's bullshit. That's some bullshit. Get the fuck. It's not hip hopping. That's a
Wait. That was a good question. That was a good question. I would say this
Because honestly, bro, like once you put it into perspective, like it's one thing. An idea is something, right? And the idea you can think about the idea as much as you want to think about the idea, but when you actually put it into perspective and think about real life scenarios and situation, bro, it'll change your entire point of view. Okay. And when I asked myself what I asked you, the last person that I wanted to come home and tell what's going on, that I wanted to take out for their birthday and Valentine's Day, I would absolutely not be okay with that person sharing
I share that sentiment.
I couldn't do that.
The person you love, hell no.
Right.
Yeah,
and that's why
hard.
he's on the
But
fucking podcast.
If it's just,
Because he
If it's a
channels.
side joint, come on, she for the hood.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
She for the people.
It's
But
like-
main joint,
Absolutely not, bro.
And that's why I brought you on the podcast.
the
'cause,
future
hey,
mother of your kids.
He know how to get to me. He live with
Hey,
me, so he know how
I just
to
want to
get
say it's sad that it takes the coronavirus for me to get on the podcast because all that means is that no other guest was willing to come on the subway and brave the coronavirus. So he needs somebody to come on the podcast. Like,
Everybody's a class.
like damn, bro, it takes a virus to get me on the podcast because I'm right next door. You ain't gotta
Yo,
leave
Shaq,
nowhere.
I mean, Charles ain't even want to leave his crib.
I'm saying.
Oh man.
Listen, with all that being said, I did also listen. Let's give some context here. I did also tell him I'm definitely gonna have him on the podcast. I wasn't like quick on my feet about it. I was dragging my feet about it. I told him I have him on, and I was dragging my feet about it. I'll be honest.
Dragging your feet. We've been roommates since November, and you record every week since November. How many weeks is that, bro? That's a lot, bro.
Come on. Get on his ass, Imani.
All right. Listen, speaking about the corona, Tom Hanks. I'm not even gonna start with Tom Hanks. Forget scratch that from the record. Rudy Gobert, not even him. Donovan Mitchell, a black person, has caught the corona.
The melanin won't protect you.
Listen, people, the melanin alone is not cutting it. Listen, the sun. There's a whole bunch of things melanin will protect you from.
Right.
Corona ain't one of them. So don't be reckless anymore. We were being reckless at first, but now we find out there's
Shit,
evidence. Listen, there's evidence and facts that can prove that the melanin affects us. With that being said, Donovan Mitchell caught it, Rudy Gobert caught it, Tom Hanks caught it, and his wife. A whole bunch of people caught it. This thing is serious.
Big time.
Is what the government is telling us. I'm gonna say that as well, because there's more viruses and diseases out here that we could catch are more dangerous than the coronavirus, and that is why you should always, take care of your health and be hygienic, and try to be as healthy as you can so you can fight off these diseases and these infections.
Right.
It's not only the coronavirus. Everybody's panicking because the corona's running wild right now. But you should have been already doing this. This is not just a corona thing. With that being said, Tom Hanks' son came out and was like, yo, my parents is going through this and blah, 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 blah. And why I'm saying blah, 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 because just a month ago, Tom Hanks' son was fucking trying to speak patois and shit. And he was acting like he was full on Caribbean.
Yeah, let him rock, man. Bless up, King.
Bless up, King. Whatever the fuck he was saying.
Wait, so was he good?
My fuck your eyes. Listen. Listen, only know things getting serious. He wanna talk English and go on like he fucking. Listen, he spoke perfect English,
Polished.
When shit was
Hit the fan.
when shit hit the fan, he was speaking perfect English. But when shit was kiki and he wanted the profit of like you were saying earlier,
Right.
black culture.
Right.
He wanted to have appropriation. He wanted to have a foot in it. He wanted to speak patois and act like he was fucking Jamaican.
Right.
He got trapped though.
But now that his parents listen.
He got trapped.
Now that his parents caught the coronavirus, he don't know what the fuck Jamaica is. He don't know what St. Kitts is. He don't know what Trinidad is. He don't know what Antigua is. He don't know none of that. With all that being said, how are you guys going about dealing with the epidemic, with pandemic, with New York going into a state of emergency? The president is doing all this extra shit.
Right.
How are you handling it, Imani?
At first, I didn't really buy into it. You know, in my mind, I was like, okay,
It's a new
swine
shit.
flu
It's a
happened,
new-
Ebola happened. Like, it's just another one of those things. But now when I actually think about how things have been unfolding, it's a lot more serious than those things. Like, this is the first time the government has been taking this type of action, especially here in America.
Yes.
And then when you broaden the lens to see what's going on in other countries,
Worldwide, yeah.
this is
this
10
is
times right. This
All
is 10
sports
times
are
worse
right
than
now.
what we've seen
You know,
before.
the Billies are being lost.
Bro,
Right.
the economy is taking
All
a
sports
huge
sinking.
hit, bro.
So I think I would be naive at this point to like not take it seriously. So you saw fridge stocked, okay?
It is stock.
Okay, got the cigars on deck.
Got the hookah.
I got the alcohol on
got
deck.
the alcohol
Okay,
on
I got
deck.
the actual food and necessities as well. So like I'm prepared.
I see y'all got some new soap too.
You know?
They got hemp soap. Y'all level it up. Y'all level it up. Hemp soap? That was you and money?
That was not me.
Who got the hemp soap?
That's my bathroom, motherfucker.
Hey, Shaq!
So you know, I'm prepared, bro. Like I'm not ready to. I know you ready to go. You said when it's time to go, it's time to go.
Big Bob.
I'm not ready to go yet. You know, I got a
Word.
life I want to live, so I'm gonna take any precaution that I need to take to prolong my life and my health. So I'm gonna take it as serious as I need to take it.
Shaq, you good test how serious I'm taking this. I'm putting gloves, mask on, all that. I'm thinking about buying some glasses too, because you can get it through your eyes too. Bro, this shit is nuts, bro. This shit has a 15-day incubation period.
Yeah.
That means you could have it for 15 days and show not one symptom. You know how fucking deadly that is?
And be spreading it.
You got a fucking Trojan horse.
It definitely is a Trojan horse.
Yo, nah, this shit got me super anxious, bro. And I'm just like, I'm not worried about me catching it. I'm just worried about me spreading it to my loved ones, bro. That's what's fucking with me, bro.
Yeah.
This shit, now to go back on something that I've been wanting to say. This is why Donald Trump is the biggest fucking idiot in the fucking world, bro.
Say that one more time.
This guy is this guy has managed this shit fucking fatally, basically. Like, he's literally causing people to die. Like, if you look at this shit directly or indirectly, he's harming not just this country. He's harming everything around. Yo, a lot of countries are dependent on this country.
Right.
You feel me? Like, Trump, my nigga, if you don't know what the fuck you talking about, get somebody up there that do. This dude is misleading the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, this whole shit about banning everybody from Europe
Right.
from coming in, and he gave people a deadline, right? What does that create? Panic. I'm an American. Oh shit, this motherfucker closing the country.
Right.
Now I'm panicking.
Right.
Right, but what he doesn't fucking clarify is if you're an American citizen or a permanent resident here, it don't matter. Like,
You're gonna be able to come.
if you pass the screening,
Right.
also you're gonna be able to come.
You're
Also, another thing this fucking idiot did, right? Yo, he didn't specify specify the fact that, okay, we're putting a ban on travel, but not on goods. Like, you gotta specify that, because now if I'm Europe and you're putting a ban on travel, so I can't send my goods over there.
Right.
So now, how does that affect us? Our economy is fucking plummeting, bro. The fucking stock market is at the lowest it's ever been.
Right.
Like, healthcare is oh my god, if you don't have healthcare, I pray for you.
Honestly, bro.
I pray for you, because you're gonna be in debt if you cast this bitch. You're gonna be in debt. You got United Healthcare, so do I.
Bro, why are you doing that, bro?
We on point. So, you know what I'm saying? Trump. Oh man, I so regret this guy being the president, man.
Listen. Oh man, y'all know how I feel about that orange guy.
That orange guy.
But this just exposes how much
Leadership.
not even leadership. And to talk about leadership, for any person that thinks that like the captain of a team doesn't matter, like anybody can be named captain, or the person that like people listen to doesn't matter, it absolutely does. Because let me try to put it in terms that, you know what I mean, a bunch of people can understand.
Layman's terms.
Right. The parent of a child matters, because what that parent does, the child is watching and learning from. What that parent teaches and the principles that parent does is what that child learns.
True.
So therefore, the leadership that someone is looking for, and this is the leadership of a country,
Most powerful.
the president of the United States, the most powerful country in the world, as y'all call it, This guy is panicking. And this is what I always say. When I was captain of my boys' basketball team, I never panicked because if I panic, they would panic. Mm-hmm. If I look like everything was okay, they will move as everything is okay. And the president, he's fumbling the fucking football right now. He don't know what to do. Mm-hmm. And I've never seen this in my life. But there was footage that came out after he made his State of the Union speech or his addressing the nation in the Oval Office, and he's a fucking joke. You got a fucking comedian up there. Mm-hmm. It's like a skit. It's a shitbag. It really looks like a skit we have up there. Mm-hmm. And to my another point I have, this exposes all of how far away we have come from humanity. In terms of when you are born, when your heart is beating and you're out of the womb, you're breathing oxygen, there's certain rights you should have. And no one should have anything to say about it. No one should be able to profit on that. No one should be able to, regulate that. And one of those things is, you are breathing right now. We're going to do anything possible to keep you breathing, and it's not going to cost you anything.
Healthcare for all.
Right.
You are breathing right now. We're going to give you food. We're going to nourish you. We're going to make sure you could be the best human you could be because it's going to benefit us all.
Right.
True, man.
No one should be able to regulate that. No one should be able, because you're a human being. You're Homo sapien. So no one should be able to tell you, oh, you want this? This how much you gotta pay. You want this? This how much you gotta pay. I get it. If you want a Ferrari is unnecessary. You don't need a Ferrari to live. You don't need a 12-house mansion with 4 bathrooms to live. There's certain things you could live without. I get it. If you're a real estate agent, if you're a car dealer, charge how much you want to charge. Do whatever you want to do. But if you are sick, if you are hungry, if you need a place, a shelter, those things should not be regulated, and you should not have to pay for those if you're a Homo sapien. And Imani, I want to know your thoughts on that as well.
Honestly, the way you just broke it down is beautiful. Cause
it's your word, bro.
Because no, but
you killed that.
I'm partying out here.
Yeah, no, but it's a particular reason why that's important, because what you just said is what people have been advocating for in politics, and it's broken down differently.
Perfect.
But like your Bernie Sanders, your AOCs, they talk about it, but they package it differently to where folks like us don't receive it the way you just broke it down.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So people like AOC, they go and they say, we want, people get scared because they hear this socialism rhetoric.
Right.
And all she's saying is exactly what you're saying. Things like healthcare, things like housing, things like education. Mm-hmm. These are human rights. Things that as a human being in America, by being born,
everyone.
Right, you should basically have those things. But when people hear rhetoric, when like socialism and coming in from people like AOC and Bernie, they just see it as other, just political propaganda things. But when you break it down the way you broke it down, like, you're right, as a person being born, the government that you are born into should be looking out for some basic things for you, to keeping you alive, keeping you healthy, correct. So I agree with everything what you said, and I think it's beautiful that you can break it down in a way that like your non-political, people can digest it and understand it. And I agree 110% that that's what should be happening.
Listen, people, I get it. We live in a reality where we gotta say certain things and deliver it a certain way. Man, this is why the ShaqTV podcast is here. Because we're speaking for the tri-state area, the Bronx, Manhattan, Brooklyn, everywhere, so people can understand. And listen, if you haven't registered to vote and you think your vote don't count, I'm one of those people as well. But I'm still going to vote for Bernie just cause.
People die for that right to vote, bro.
Just cause. Thank you, Imani. Just cause. I'm going to punch my ticket, even though I think it might not count. Even though I think I checked that box and they fucking threw that shit in the garbage. When I walked out the building, they threw it in the garbage, whatever the case may be. And the government is going to choose whoever they want to be president. I'm going to do that regardless. And I'll say this to the point Imani was making with me translating in a way that people can understand. And I need y'all, please. I'm asking everyone that like feel like NOC or Bernie and the things they're saying is like far left or whatever the case may be. Don't get distracted by the people that are in control and saying like, oh, they want the worst for us, or because the way social media, you know what I mean, present stuff to us, it's really horrible.
Yeah.
And that's not what it actually is. It's not actually that.
Right.
They just giving it to y'all in a way that is like you're scared and they pulling on your heartstrings.
Right.
They know how to get to everyone. And Winston, I want to hear your thoughts on this as well, because
listen, to everybody that's deterred from voting for Bernie because he's quote unquote a socialist, let me break some things down to you. This country has something that's called checks and balances, right? If Bernie goes up there, he will not have free round or free anything. He's going to have to work for everything that he's going to pass, right? Therefore, if this country is heading in a way that we don't want, meaning socialist, right? Because socialism could be extreme. I could agree. I could see why people are scared, right? But there's a word in front of socialism. Democratic socialism.
Hey, get in your bag, Moise.
Democratic socialism. Democratic socialism. Listen, I'm going to say it again. Democratic socialism. The word democratic means people, everybody gets a vote.
Right.
You feel me? And in this country, where the checks and balances is implemented, trust and believe. If something is not, well, there's some bullshit that's been passed, but for the majority, if something is passed,
been passed because people that feel otherwise say, "Oh, I already think I'm gonna be outvoted. I already think I'm gonna be the minority." So I'm
exactly.
Vote. Right.
But now another point I want to I'll speak on is I feel like as a society we've become lazy learners. What I say with this is we see a headline on Instagram. Probably out of 10 people, 2 people are going to read the article.
Right.
But those other people are going to run with the headline. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, people, you got to invest in learning. if I could put it in better terms, you can help me out. You got to invest in learning and actively learning. Because the world keeps going. And if you stay behind, you're dead. Meaning, you're dead in your mind, and your mind is not progressing to the world that we live in. And you need to progress with the world that we live in because it's just a fucked up place. And we need, like my man Imani said, he kind of changed my view on some things. Us, as minorities, as black people, if we get to a position, we got to educate our people.
Right.
We got to educate our people and we got to look out for our people. People, start investigating. Do not go with the headlines. These motherfuckers in power, trust and believe, they have all the money and resources to put whatever they want in front of you. You got to be a smart and intuitive person. Do not get sidetracked. Stick with what you believe in. What you believe in, what's in your heart. I believe most people are good. I have that feeling in me.
Too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most people are good. Therefore, most people want what's best for people.
Right.
Therefore, y'all motherfuckers, please. I don't want to say motherfuckers, bro, because I get upset, bro. I get upset. It gets me in my bag, bro, because Bernie is a great candidate, and they're kind of putting my guy off.
Right.
The establishment is putting my guy off, and it's sad because I feel like Biden is gonna beat Trump because of this whole ordeal that he just went through. Nobody's gonna fucking follow a guy that in times of adversity is leading the country astray.
Don't put that over this country, please don't.
That's true.
Don't put that.
That's true.
Don't put that past this country.
Everybody, go vote for Bernie. Do your research.
And as always, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the show. There's gonna be another episode that Imani's gonna be on. On his whole frat little background of his lawyer background. There's so much about this person that y'all don't know.
That's a fact.
Cause the corona's going down. We had a whole bunch of topics to tackle, but not to make Conrad feel left out. You know what I mean? And my other roommate Jeremy feel left out. I'm gonna leave the roommate, you know what I mean, content for another episode.
But shout out to all my Greek individuals, in particular Phi Beta Sigma, my guys, Blue Phi. Shout out to y'all.
Phi Beta Sigma, right?
That's right.
Isn't there something called Divine Nine or something like that?
Right. Do you want to get into this now?
Wait, no, I'm not gonna get into it now.
Okay.
I just want to pull your card. This is me being ShaqTV. I want to pull your card. Can you name all Divine Nine?
Absolutely.
I name them.
I'm gonna do it in order for you, actually.
Wait, I don't know the order. So if someone out there knows the order, he get it wrong, please comment down below in the YouTube section.
I will say there are 2 organizations that were founded the same year. I might get those wrong because it's by month, but everything else, I'm pretty sure I get the order right.
Okay.
All right. You got your. I'm gonna do the abbreviations. You got your AKAs. Ooh. You got your alphas first, actually.
What?
Alphas first. Hey, you know.
Okay.
It's a sorority.
Right.
Hey,
listen, we on the podcast. You've been drinking. Right.
I gotta show the women love first. That's why I went to AKAs first. But I'm gonna double back and do it in order.
Ooh, he put the woman first card.
You know what I mean? Ladies first.
I get it.
You know,
we all feminists up here.
exactly.
Right.
All right, we got the alphas. We got the AKAs. We got the omegas. We got the kappas. We got the deltas. You have the sigmas. You got the zetas. You got the sigma gamma rhos.
Wait, Sigma Gamma Rose? That's the same thing as the other one you just said.
No. I said zetas and SG rhos.
Okay.
That was 8. And number 9 is Iota Phi Theta.
You got it. You
Divine
got it, my
Nine.
guy. He
know his shit. He know his shit.
He know his shit. But listen, if you feel like the order was fucked up, other than the same year shit, comment down below, like, subscribe,
Hey, do your thing.
share this all to y'all frat guys. Listen,
And this is with a song, man. Let's give people some vibes, man.
as always,
Give people some vibes, man.
Listen.
We gotta lift the spirits, man.
we gotta lift the spirits. As always, ladies, y'all know the motto. Pop your pussy for real niggas only. And fellas, wait your fucking turn. Don't hate, just appreciate.
Hey.
Who's this?
Bad Bunny,
We got
baby.
Bad Bunny. We gonna twist it over to our Spanish speaking correspondent.
Give me that. I need to get into the vibe. Hey, he killed this shit. Yo, this Bad Bunny best album.
You wanna argue about best? Is this his best song?
Nah. It's my favorite song though, but most people want to agree.